Hey, what's up? So you're tired of the rat race in the United States, or maybe you're from the United Kingdom or the UK. You're tired of the rat race in the West, okay? Most of my audience, our audience is American. You're tired of Black history being taken out of the schools. You're tired of people telling you to vote, but progress is still moving way, way, way too slow for you, right? You may even take it a step further because basically you see all of the political and governmental writing on the wall in the United States. You know, some strides have been made. Yes, they have. But again, it's not fast enough for you and maybe even your family. Maybe it's just moving too slow for you guys. In Zanzibar, they call it pole pole. Too slow, slow, slow. So you're ready to do something different, and you know that moving abroad somewhere is the answer, but you don't know where to go, and you don't really know what to do, and you feel super overwhelmed. We have something called the Epic Expat Research Guide. It's like a 5-page guide that's basically your one-stop shop for some basic starter research.
So I did some of the work for you right here in this free book. I just did the same structure for going worldwide because you might be interested in living somewhere else. You may not be interested in Africa, or you are interested in Africa, but you really want to embrace that nomadic life and you want to live in some other places 6 to 18 months at a time or something, right? And so here's a really powerful one here. Visa-free countries, again, this time worldwide. Let's click this. You'll click this when you download our ebook. Countries that American passport holders can visit without a visa. List of 149 countries that you can visit visa-free with an American passport in 2024. Bet you didn't know that. I didn't know that. I've had a passport since I was like at least 16, and I didn't know that. My dad and I just, we made sure we had our passports. And when I was in high school, my senior trip, he and I went to Playa del Carmen, Mexico. I didn't know any of this stuff. Maybe he knew. I don't know. But it's 149 countries that you can go to as an American citizen, and having an American passport. And so they have some graphs here. They have, okay, where can US passport holders travel without a visa? Okay, as of August 2024, US passport holders can travel visa-free to 149 countries and territories. And they have them here. Albania, I've been hearing about Albania a lot this summer. Actually, some people I follow, some digital nomads, they're living in Albania. I think they've been there about a month and a half at the time of this video. You've got Greece, Gibraltar, Norway. You've got Panama, you've got Aruba, Australia. One of my brothers went to Australia for about 3 weeks when he was in high school. The Bahamas. We made a video about visa-free countries, and the Bahamas, of course, was on there. Last I checked, as an American citizen, you can stay in the Bahamas for like 200 days without a visa. Let that sink in. Over 200 days. You got Ireland, you got Qatar, you get it, Senegal, so many places like Canada, Cayman Islands, South Africa. Again, US passport holders can travel visa free to all of these countries, guys. Look at all this. Okay. And by the way, you can do the same thing. Just whatever country you're a citizen of, just go on your country's website or something like that, or go to visaguide.world right here. Just type in your country. What countries can I go to? Like maybe you have an English passport, Great Britain. You got a Canadian passport. You have a Tanzanian passport. Whatever. You can do the same thing that I'm doing here. I'm doing it for Americans because most of our audience are US citizens like me. And you can just apply this same logic, the same research to your country of origin to see, well, with my passport from wherever, oh, what countries are available to me visa free? How many? Where can I go? Seychelles, Singapore, Malawi, Costa Rica. Like, yo, And so, what countries issue e-visa to US citizens? So it doesn't stop there. They even break it down. So the following 20 countries issue visas for US passport holders. Look at all this. Okay. They have additional hyperlinks here for the process of getting an e-visa. If you didn't know what that was, getting a visa online. What countries issue visa on arrival to US passport holders? Okay, 35 countries are listed here. Solomon Islands, Sri Lanka, Madagascar, Egypt, Ethiopia. There we go, Rwanda. I think I mentioned that earlier, right? Visa on arrival, Rwanda, right there. Sierra Leone, Zimbabwe. Okay, and on and on and on. They have more listings here, which countries are US passport holders not allowed to enter. Well, as of this video, US passport holders are not allowed to enter North Korea. That's the only one as of right now. Countries with visa requirements for US citizens. You need a valid visa to enter the following 21 countries with the US passport. And so they just break things down. Okay, you get it. I spent a lot of time there, but here, least corrupt countries on a global level. Here, let's click this one real quick. I linked this into the ebook, visionofhumanity.org maps. And so, yeah, so here's a whole map here. Overall GPI score, Global Peace Index score of the whole world. Okay, and you just click, they have, white, no data, dark blue, I think more peaceful, green, peaceful, yellow, orange. It gets less peaceful as you go, so all the red areas are less peaceful, green is looking really peaceful, dark blue, I believe is also, it looks like dark blue to green to yellow is really where you want to be at. Orange is okay, and it depends, they break it down. They say here what it's weighted by. Okay. The lower the score, the more peaceful the country, And so you can use this to figure out, what are some places that I'm interested in going to as far as Global Peace Index. Okay. And so I included that one here.
So that was great, right? But you almost forgot to download it, didn't you? Download the epic expat research guide. The link is in the description, that gray description box of this video. You can also follow the link to watch the full tutorial breakdown of the book itself if you're interested in that. It kind of gives you a heads up of what you can expect out of the book beyond just benefits of being an American citizen, beyond just African countries. There's other helpful resources in there as well. Peace and blessings on your journey abroad, okay?